So when I channel the other side, I have the ability to channel the lower angelic realm, which is the spirit guides, and then the upper angelic realm, which is divine angels. So when I channel the divine source of truth, it feels like a hammer coming down. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Christine, there's no debating it. It just is, period, end of story. And it feels very strong coming through. There's no emotion to be had. There's no opinion to be had. There's no judgment to be had. It's just an absolute floating in the air that nobody can do anything about to change it. Can't change it. The truth just is. It's an absolute. So one of the things that I wanted to make clear in this video is that the truth also is the path to spiritual happiness and fulfillment at your core. Why? Because the truth is the light. And the universe is black and white. Your soul is either aligned with darkness and falsities, or it's aligned with truth and the light. There's no in between. What are your truths? What are you not accepting? What types of lies are you telling to yourself on a daily basis? Because those lies are darkness, and the truth is the light. And the truth is where pure happiness and love reside for your soul. Because you're aligned with the truth, you are aligned with light. And that pulls you away from dark. Okay? So, while the truth is the light and the path to happiness, right? At the same time, the truth usually sucks. Do you hate where you live? Do you have to move? That sucks. All you can do is picture yourself having to pack all these boxes and relocate your cable and disconnect the phone and all this other crap that you have to do. Move heavy objects, pull muscles, whatever. Pour sweat all over the place. Because moving sucks. So who wants to accept a truth that they have to move? Who wants to accept a truth that they hate their job? Switching jobs sucks. You love your coworkers. Maybe you work with your best friend. You have lunch with them every day. And you need to leave the company because you don't like what you do, or you don't like your boss, or whatever. It's not your passion and your purpose and your heart. So accepting that truth is very, very difficult because the truth usually sucks. Maybe you're 50 pounds overweight and you got to dig yourself out of this hole because we all know losing weight takes forever. It sucks. Maybe you have to get a divorce. Do you know how emotionally painful a divorce is? That hurts so bad. Maybe you've been married for 13 years or so and you've woken up next to this person every day and now you have to say goodbye to them. And every time you think about that, you're like, I can't do it. I'm not happy. And I know this isn't the right person for me, but I can't do it. I can't deal with the loss. I can't get over this hump. And so you have all these limiting beliefs and you just keep telling yourself all these lies and you just keep saying, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can live this life, I can handle this. I just need to, make lemonade out of lemons or whatever. So you end up ignoring your truth because it's too much. Because what you're having problems dealing with are the obstacles you have to overcome in order to address your truth. And that is the hardest part, is overcoming these obstacles. Maybe you have a fear of success. Maybe you have a fear of failure. Maybe your ego's taking over. I don't want to get a divorce. Then people are going to label me as a divorcee. And then your ego kicks in. It's like, what will people think? And it becomes all about, just for show, just going through the motions and staying married just for show. How much money is this going to cost me? Am I strong enough? I can't handle the emotional pain and the emotional loss. So it's really, really important to be kind to your soul and know that it takes baby steps and mental and emotional shifts to get to a point of acceptance. And this is where I want you guys to baby yourselves and be kind to yourselves and to your soul, because acceptance is a long, long process. It often takes years. It took me 6 years to accept my truth because the other side chased after me forever to be their voice. And I just kept saying no. And then finally they won. But it took a long time and they didn't give up. So one of the things that I wanted to let you know is once you do accept your truth and you are truly at a spiritual place where you are ready to address it and you're ready to move forward and you're ready to take those actions to to move forward, to address those truths and integrate them into your life, the other side wants you to ask for help. Okay? Because universal energies will rise up to support you in truth, because the truth is the light. So they're going to be there for you. All you have to do is ask. That they can energetically influence you to help you on your path. If you need to lose 50 pounds, they'll vacuum suck your sweet tooth right out of you. They'll make it so that, you have so much self-discipline that you just don't want sweets anymore. You will all of a sudden feel compelled to go to the gym. Maybe they will emotionally detach you from your house if you have to move. Maybe you love your house and all of a sudden you're like, I can let go of this place. I'm feeling kind of indifferent towards it right now. They can help you in that respect. They will vacuum suck people out of your life. They will remove people that are causing problems for you. They will introduce new people into your life. They can bring new opportunities onto your path. They will tickle your feet. But like if you don't like your job and you're really, really comfortable there and really, really complacent, a lot of times they'll start tickling your feet, or maybe you'll have some more annoyances, or things just become an uphill climb and you feel like a fish swimming upstream, where your job just isn't really that enjoyable anymore, to where it becomes very easy to leave. Like it's just not that big of a deal anymore. You don't feel like you're leaving as much behind because you have kind of emotionally detached. The other side can rise up to support you in that if you invite them in and ask for that help. But you have to ask for it, because they're here to guide you on your path, but they're not really allowed to take over and manipulate things unless you really ask for help. Another thing that you're going to have to deal with that I mentioned earlier in the video is loss. But another thing is that they removed everything from my life. I mean, everything. They went and they removed every single aspect of my life. My career, my friends, my entire wardrobe, my car, anything I cared about, my income, that's something I miss. They're probably going to remove my home coming up here. They have removed everything from my life. And they removed my drinking buddies because they didn't want me drinking alcohol anymore. So they vacuum sucked my 2 drinking buddies out of my life. I got into a fight with them a month apart from each other, and we never spoke again. And the other side made it very clear that that was supposed to happen because they didn't want that influence. They knew that those were the 2 people that were going to be upset that I wasn't drinking alcohol anymore, and they didn't want that influence there. But what the other side did was they brought 2 different friends forward who were both clairvoyant, and they both remind me very, very much of those 2 drinking buddies that I had, which is crazy because when I look at them, I'm like, God, you really remind me of so-and-so. And the other side, after you experience that loss, they will replace it with something that's more aligned with your soul and your ideals and your purpose. So like I said, these 2 people are clairvoyants just like me, and they don't drink alcohol. So we're all on the same page. So they are more aligned with my path and my purpose, and they do support me in what I do. So they removed my wardrobe, they replaced it with something better. They removed my car, they replaced it with something better. Everything that they have removed from my life, they're going to replace with something better. And because I have that experience with them over the last 7 years, I've turned into a yes man. When they ask me to do something, I say, if you say so. Why? Because I trust them. I have developed a trust with them over the past 7 years to know that if they say Christine's soul plus X, Y, or Z equals love, they know better than I do. I have to trust them to lead me down this path because they have done a very good job. They replaced my career with something that's more spiritually fulfilling for me. That's why you're watching this YouTube video right now. This is part of my career. This is part of my path, what I'm supposed to be doing instead of marketing. So they're all knowing. And so it's not that I don't think for myself. It's not that I don't dig my heels in sometimes. It's, like I said, they've proven themselves to me. And because they're coming from this all-knowing stance, they can see all aspects of your soul, and they know what's going to bring you the most happiness. So I encourage each and every one of you watching this video to make a list of your own personal truths and then the steps you can take to address them. Because the truth is the light, and it will definitely, I promise you, lead you down the path to happiness and true spiritual fulfillment at your core. And that is what I want for everyone. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.